Live and in living color. This right here is the Extreme Rules Kickoff Show. The One Night Stand Extreme Rules Kickoff Show.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 323 pounds. Kane!
And so we kick things off here tonight in the Kickoff Show with SmackDown action. The Big Red Monster Kane, across his last couple weeks, these last 2 weeks to be exact, he's had his sights set on Mr. Money in the Bank and Buddy Murphy. It was 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, where Murphy picked up a victory over Kane via a roll-up. What followed that was, Kane, he didn't take that too lightly. He tombstoned Murphy onto the ramp, chokeslammed him onto the announce table, through the announce table, 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. And then this past Tuesday on SmackDown, after Murphy picked up victory over Akira Tozawa, he was acquainted with the announce table yet again, courtesy of Kane via another chokeslam. Safe to say, Kane does not like this man.
And his opponent from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Buddy Murphy!
The best kept secret, the Juggernaut, and Mr. Money in the Bank. Buddy Murphy, of course, won the Money in the Bank briefcase last month at Money in the Bank in the main event. Of course, Murphy represents SmackDown, 4 from Raw, 4 from SmackDown. SmackDown was victorious on both ladder matches, the women's and men's. Asuka coming out on top with the women's Money in the Bank briefcase, representing SmackDown. Murphy doing the exact same, but with the men's briefcase. And so, Buddy Murphy, big victory over Kane, as previously mentioned 2 weeks ago. And so it's a rematch here for Kane. And well, he looks to get a one-up on Buddy Murphy. And well, best believe Murphy probably still feeling the effects of that chokeslam through the announce table this past Tuesday. But if anything, have to put it all aside as we focus here on the opening contest. One Night Stand Extreme Rules Kickoff Show begins right now. And well, if anything, in the main show, 8 total matches. A big night for both Raw and SmackDown. If anything coming up next, Raw Women's Championship on the line, Naomi defends against Lacey in your main event of the Kickoff Show, just before the main show. Cruiserweight title on the line, Gulak defends against Kalisto. And so Kane here has Murphy in the corner. And so now Murphy worn out in the corner. And just gonna get launched up into the air, and Kane just gonna kick him back down right there. That big shot right there, the big kick across the chest. And it's the Big Red Monster with the upper hand in the air stages of this contest. Just gonna launch him like a ragdoll. Buddy Murphy exactly 205 pounds. So he gains 1 more pound to officially be over the Cruiserweight weight limit. He'll no longer be in the Cruiserweight division. But, well, if anything, pretty sure it doesn't even matter. Buddy Murphy, he has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Cruiserweight title obviously cannot be cashed in via the Money in the Bank briefcase. If anything, is the NXT Championship, the Universal title over on Raw, and of course the WWE title over here on SmackDown. And well, Murphy, obviously current champions, Keith Lee for NXT, Universal Champion Seth Rollins. Who knows, maybe that could change later on tonight, as Rollins will defend in a tables match against Mark Henry. And right there, big splash in the corner, kind of almost like a cross-body, very stiff one right there, courtesy by Murphy. And well, in the One Night Stand Extreme Rules main show, the main event of this show, Triple Threat TLC. Kevin Owens and Aleister Black, they challenged WWE Champion Kofi Kingston for the gold. Triple Threat TLC matchup, first ever one in Universal Month history so far. And so, definitely gonna be a good contest to see right now. Murphy is just working on those legs here. And all of that sideways figure 4. Murphy using his legs to his advantage right there. And now, Murphy here, looking to chop down the big tree that is Kane. Now has him here in this chin lock. And Kane struggling on, but Murphy wrenches back in the hold here, and a shot right there across the chest. It's smart here, it's very smart. You need to control the pace for any matchup, but especially in a matchup against a person with such a big size advantage and strength advantage. Now Murphy is trying to get these shots in here, and it's doing none to Kane. Kane just staring at him. And big forearm shot right there. Now Kane showing him what it's like to throw a real man strike, at least in his own mind. Just gonna launch Buddy Murphy like a ragdoll. All 205 pounds of Murphy goes flying, and then look at this by Murphy and Kane staring down here at Murphy, telling Kane to bring it. How smart was that? Answer, not all that much. Running power slam right there. Down lands on then they're apparently outside. The best kept secret in Buddy Murphy. And now Murphy here, in a bad way, gets sent across that LED ring post. Lower back first. And now Kane here, controlling the pace on the outside, obviously needs to watch out for the referee's 10 count. Live here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, One Night Stand Extreme Rules. A little bit of an ECW tribute from being here, from good old Philly. And well, Kane here. Anthony Kane, a former ECW champion. That was obviously in the WWE ECW days, which if you ask me, a little bit underrated. People trash it a little bit too much. It was just a name if you ask me personally. If the WWE ECW brand did not have that ECW name, then it would have actually thrived. It was an early NXT. When you think about big boot right there from Murphy, a second one, Kane is still on his feet, and now Murphy here decides to hell with it. He's gonna launch Kane in the corner, Irish whips him, and now a couple well-placed strikes here across the cheekbone of Kane, 4 to be exact. And now Murphy here, laying down the law with the stomps. And now has him by the legs, looks to return the fair. We saw Kane do that earlier, Murphy. Murphy returns the fair, double axe handle right there. Continuing this assault on Kane. And now from the second rope, another double axe handle right there. This time it's across the face. And now into cover now with that forearm across the face, adds for a little bit of extra leverage. And oh, Kane actually very getting the shoulder up. It's a 2 count, however. Or if anything, very drawn out kick out. And now Murphy gonna wrench down the arm. And Kane, he's down. And now Murphy trying to size up Kane perhaps. Kane's down on the mat. Knocked a little bit silly, but Murphy decides to size him up a little bit more as Kane now decides to catch his bearings. And now Murphy here has him. No, never mind. Kane has him, launches him down. And well, I like to think Kane probably just played possum. Without a doubt, he definitely played possum. And now here we go. The bigger monster. For the choke slam, no! Murphy almost got goozled. And now Murphy actually reversed with the back elbow. Has Kane launches him down right there. Having that power bomb and then just a inverted power slam of sorts. And down lands Kane. And now Murphy sizes up Kane. Yet again, kick to the gut right there. And now the Juggernaut sends the Big Red Machine for a ride. Murphy's Law. And Kane is done for. No, he's not. He kicked out at 1. Kane just kicked out at 1, and Buddy Murphy cannot believe. He is in disbelief. And I'll just stomp right there across the back of the neck. And now Murphy here just gonna launch Kane's face on the mat. And well, we need to see that again here. Look at that, Kane sizing up Murphy. Looking through to him with that choke slam. Murphy gets the back elbow. And then seconds later, the kick to the gut. And then Murphy's Law. And that only led to a 1 count. Buddy Murphy still in pure disbelief. And now Kane here. Oh, Kane is able to kick out Murphy's Law. How much more can the Big Red Monster, the Big Red Machine, whatever you want to call him, how much more can he take? And now Mr. Money in the Bank, a couple more stomps. Did not connect that last one. And now Kane here, telling Murphy to continue the assault. And now Murphy's, he's gonna, that's not smart at all. Kane just kicked him across the temple. Kane telling Murphy, give me more. If that's the best you got, you're gonna have to do more than that to keep me down. And I think that spine buster right there kept Murphy down for a good couple seconds. That one rocked him. And now Kane, oh wait, no, never mind. Shoulder across the gut. And now look at this Murphy here. The roll up the exact way Murphy won 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. No. Kane's life probably just flashed before his eyes. Kane lost to that same roll up 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. Murphy was looking to pull it off on Kane yet again. Almost pinned him a second time in a row. And no Kane though. That was a kick out too. And now look at this, here we go, Kane with that claw. That iron claw across the face. similar to that of the Von Erichs. And now Kane here, wrenching, squeezing across that temple. That's also going to take some breath out of you as well, if anything. And now Murphy here. Look at his feet. He's trying to maneuver around it. Kane is using his other hand to grab the hand that has the claw on Murphy for extra leverage, and Murphy finally gets out of it. Went into that armbar and then snapped it, and now gonna drag the hair of Kane. Uses it to his advantage, and Kane goes to the outside and hopes to catch and agree, but Buddy Murphy has to be worn out. After that claw, and look at that! Double knees. The double knees straight to the chest of Kane. And Murphy, he's also taken out of this equation almost. That took a lot out of Buddy Murphy, almost as much as it took out of Kane. And well, Murphy finally, as he stirs to his feet just a little bit, Kane, he's still hurting. The monster has been chopped down. Question is for how long? And now Murphy and Kane, just both so slow. They're taking a beating here. This is only the first matchup, not even of the main show, but off the kickoff show. And these two already are setting the tone for the rest of the night. The kickoff show and the main show. Let's hear that elbow across the face. And now, Murphy, well, it took some time to get into that cover here. Can that actually cost him? Yes, it will. Another 2 count. And Murphy, he can't really believe it. Well, he better believe it. Kane, very resilient, as the years have shown. And big shot right there. And Murphy, he got rocked so hard he went into a corner. And now Kane here. Snake eyes, similar to that of The Undertaker. And Murphy, he's dazed after that one. Kane, here we go, sends Murphy for a ride. Murphy was cold, so then Murphy reverses the chokeslam yet again. This time he reversed it in the midst of the movement. And now Murphy gonna take advantage. What a knee strike. That one knocks Kane loopy. That knee across the jaw. Kane is rocked. He had Murphy 1 second for a chokeslam, and the next he's getting his head knocked out with the knee, and then Murphy's Law. Buddy Murphy, Murphy's Law. Second time is a charm. And speaking of second time, this is now officially the second time Buddy Murphy has pinned Kane. The Juggernaut, the best kept secret, Mr. Money in the Bank, whatever you want to call him, Buddy Murphy has officially pinned Kane twice. 2 weeks ago on SmackDown via a roll-up, and well, here tonight a little bit more legitimately with Murphy's Law. That being said, granted, it took 2 Murphy's Laws. Kane, he attempted to chokeslam twice, both of which Murphy reversed, if anything. And look at this one right here. If you ask me, I thought that was gonna be it. I thought for a second match in a row that Buddy Murphy would have Kane off guard with that roll-up. However, that was not the case. It was a very close 2 counts that time around. And look at that. That's when Murphy reversed the Iron Claw with that armbar and snapping it. Kane, he had that Iron Claw on for a good period of time. When I've been surprised if Murphy actually passed out from that one. Kane had it in for like a good 20 seconds almost. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, Mr. Money in the Bank, another victory added to his belt. And so the Juggernaut, he celebrates Wwe to kick off the kickoff show. And well, if anything, up next, Raw Women's Championship, it's on the line. It's Naomi and Lacey Evans. Of course, Naomi picking up a victory over Becky Lynch back in Money in the Bank in the Money in the Bank kickoff show to win the Raw Women's title in the first place. And well, along with that was Lacey Evans, who a couple weeks ago on Raw won a fatal 5-way. It was against Ronda Rousey, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, and Natalya. Pretty damn good crop of women in that matchup. At the end of the day, Lacey Evans, if you ask me, a little bit of an upset. She actually got the victory. Perhaps the dark horse heading into that matchup, and she was able to become number 1 contender. So that's how this matchup here tonight came to be. Naomi Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship, and that one right there is actually right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Well, you heard Greg Hamilton. The only Raw contest to be showcased here tonight in the One Night Stand Extreme Rules Kickoff show. And here is the #1 contender to the Raw Women's title. And well, if anything, Lacey Evans, that big time victory in that failed 5-way. You know, in the matchup that also includes Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey, you know, I wouldn't expect Lacey Evans to come out victorious. But at the end of the day, she did. She shocked us all. And well, she faces off against Naomi. And well, Naomi, she's been very good here in Europe. Naomi picking up victory on Natalya over a month ago on Main Event. Back when we were doing weekly episodes of Main Event. That is how Naomi became #1 contender. So after the opportunity to challenge Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title at Money in the Bank in the Money in the Bank Kickoff show. And well, Naomi also won that contest and then beat Becky Lynch a couple episodes of Raw later as well in their rematch clause and Becky Lynch's rematch clause respectively. So Naomi 2-0 against Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch now in the back of the line in terms of contention for the Raw Women's Championship. Just what happens when you lose your rematch clause, you officially go to the back of the line, whether you were #1 contender or champion in the first place. And well, if anything, switching gears from #1 contender to as now we see the champion in Naomi. Officially been champion for a whole month, whole 4 weeks here in Europe Mode. Can Lacey Evans actually dethrone this woman? And what we shall see here tonight. As well, Naomi, well, if anything, actually. Oh, that thought, Lacey Evans here. Walking, and now, if anything, right next to Naomi. Naomi doesn't see it, and oh! Club and blow right there from Lacey Evans. Naomi feeling the energy of the crowd during her entrance. And now Lacey Evans here with the Raw Women's title at hand. Naomi gonna be blindsided right there. Just a big shot with the Raw Women's title. Women's Championship meets skull of Naomi, and Lacey Evans gonna take advantage after this cheap shots here. Naomi, she wasn't even ready. She still has her gear on, if anything. And now Lacey Evans taunting the crowd while holding up Naomi's Raw Women's Championship. And now here we go, Lacey Evans off the rope. She goes, no, misses the dropkick. As the matchup now begins, referee rings the bell. It's now official. Lacey Evans blindside Naomi. If anything, that didn't even work out for Lacey. It worked out for a couple seconds. In the long run, that actually pissed off Naomi more than anything. Naomi's actually competing in this matchup here with her glasses. And oh, snap suplex right there. Those glowing glasses. I thought they were just glow in the dark. Apparently they also glow in light as well. Or is it just that vibrant? We asked the real questions here on Universe Mode. And well, big shot right there. And now here we go for Nelson, and oh! It's going to drop Lacey Evans. That's going to be a full Nelson Tiger suplex. That's not the case. And now, well, Naomi finally gets off of those glasses. I thought she was actually going to compete in the rest of the matchup with those glasses on. Would have been fairly impressive if she was able to. And now, oh, big elbow across the chest. You know, Lacey Evans, you think Lacey Evans knocking Naomi across the head with the Raw Women's Championship would do her any good? It hasn't so far. Well, maybe that right there, reversing the splash, probably will. And now Evans here has Naomi up and a suplex. Simple but effective. Long way down. And now it's the Raw Women's Champion here, who was in control majority of this contest, at least early stages. And now Lacey Evans, another suplex. And now big elbow drop right there across the chest. And nope, gonna wrench down the arm, and gonna stay on the arm actually, double knees onto the arm. And well, if anything, this past Monday on Raw, after Lacey Evans picked up victory over Ruby Riott, it was Naomi who came down to the ring to, I guess, confront her, congratulate her, or something like that, I don't know. Well, they met on the outside of the ring, and well, Lacey Evans actually attacking Naomi. Naomi, she didn't come out to fight. I guess she came out to either just talk trash to Lacey Evans, congratulate her, something of the sort. Cameras didn't really pick up the audio in that case scenario. Well, if anything, Lacey Evans, well, she turned what was going to be perhaps a civil confrontation of some sorts, I guess you could say. And Evans turned into a brawl, attacking Naomi on the outside, then hitting her in the center ring with not one, not two, but three women's rights. And it was Lacey Evans who, if anything, was celebrating with Naomi's Raw Women's Championship and all Bronco Buster. And Lacey Evans, she's not in a good way after that one. Well, it's Lacey Evans who got the upper hand this past Monday on Raw, just before here tonight. And so far, if you ask me, so far in this contest has been pretty 50-50. But Naomi, after that Bronco Buster here, she currently has the upper hand. As now Evans lies in the corner. Shot across the leg, another one. And now, to the opposite corner we go. And now, big shot across the gut, a kick across the gut. And now, stomp to the chest, mobile stomps here by Naomi. Very aggressive here. This is the Raw Women's Champion for good reason. She got blindsided during her entrance just before the match can fully begin. And now, down goes Evans. Just brung down with authority. Now here we go, split legged moonsault right there. Referee, he even felt that one. And now into a cover here. Naomi looking to retain the Raw Women's title here tonight. But no, it's only 2. That's Lacey Evans. Well, she may be not loopy, but she's still alive. She's still kicking. At least so far. And oh, Evans gets that shot to a ribcage if anything. Elbow across the head. And now has the hair if anything. Just gonna launch Naomi. Great camera shot if anything. And now, oh, just launches the head. Kinda almost really grabbed the hair if anything. Not fully. But best believe Lacey Evans will do anything from power, any type of underhanded move, a tactic. Obviously away from the referee's vision. So she could be pulling the hair, she could not. Have no clue, relatively difficult to tell by this point. No! Stomp here. Just walking over across Naomi. Stomped her in the gut and walked her over. Just walked over her if anything. And now look at this here. Just those bared knuckles if anything. Closed fists across the temple. You know, that's simple. Very effective. To make you dizzy in the long run. And now Lacey Evans yet again just gonna lift her up, launch her down. And right now it's Lacey Evans here. The upper hand snap man right there. That one manhandles her. And now here we go again. Working on both sides of the temple. Both the left and right. And just gonna slam Naomi's head down to a mat. And Lacey Evans, she's looking pretty damn good in this contest. At least at the moment. Naomi has been in trouble for a good couple seconds now. And oh, what a forearm shot. Jesus. And Evans now was looking for another one. Naomi had one got forearm of her own, a second one, a third one, and now has the arm Russian leg sweep. Down goes the number 1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship, kick across the chest to follow suit. And now leg drop. I think that one caught the neck. Usually a leg drop will catch the chest. That one caught the neck. And now Naomi here elbow drop. That one catches the chest. And oh, look at Lacey Evans' face. She has lost a whole lot of air from that one. And now, snapmare. And no, and another snapmare of anything. 2 different variations of a snapmare. Showcase and a leg drop. Yet again. The Raw Women's Champion now taking back control here. And now, look at the power. Being showcased and a body slam right there. Right in front of the crowd of anything, as I forget how to speak properly. You know, Evans slowly get up to her feet. No clothesline over the ropes. To the outside goes the number 1 contender. And well, anything here at 9, the kickoff show. Just one-on-one matches. Once we get to 1 night stand Extreme Rules main show, that's when the stipulations begin. Singapore Kane match, Lars Sullivan, Randy Orton. Triple Threat TLC match, Kevin Owens, as the Black WWE Champion, Kofi Kingston. Tables match for a Universal title, Seth Rollins defends against Mark Henry. Steel Chairs match, AJ Styles and Ricochet for the US belt. For the Raw tag titles just before AJ Styles and Ricochet, it's Ricochet and Braun Strowman against Anderson and Gallows for the Raw tag titles. That one right there will be our TNA tag matchup. And well, there's been a last second change made courtesy of Gen Manager JBL. It is now officially our TNA tag, Extreme Rules TNA tag. That stays the same, but officially with an elimination element. That means we're guaranteed to get a 2-on-1 situation, whether it be the club against either Braun or Ricochet, or Braun or Ricochet against either member of the club. That and many more. In the main show, a lot of stipulations head into it. So there's that shot to the gut. Naomi she broke up the referee's 10 count. If anything, she was on the verge of getting the count out victory to side against it. And now Evans here is going to make her pay for it. Going to make Naomi pay for the sportsmanship. And a drop kick off the top of the rope. Second time it's a charm. It connected this time around. And now look, there's the ground and pound here. These shots across the head. And a stop across the gut. Naomi was trying to cover up. But Lacey Evans just too vicious. And now just going to yank the hair. We saw Murphy do that twice to Kane. It worked out pretty well in the long run because Murphy got the victory. And now Naomi gets sent for a ride yet again. Just gets launched up. The strength of Naomi. I mean, the strength of Lacey Evans being showcased right there. To grab another woman just by her head and launch her up in the air just like that. And now here we go. Lacey Evans this time used her long legs to her advantage here. Trying to choke out Naomi here. Choke her out, wear her out. Doesn't matter. It's working to the advantage of Lacey Evans here. And Naomi, she's struggling out of it. Trying to find a way to maneuver out. And she finally does. Gonna roll out of it. Uses her momentum against Lacey Evans. Takes her down with that big time leaping clothesline. And Evans is down. Perfect position for Naomi. Hit splash. No. Second time in this matchup now that Naomi has crashed and burned with that splash attempt. Big shot right there. That one was so big it turned Naomi around. And now here we go. Cobra clutch, if anything, into a Russian leg sweep. Lacey Evans pulling out maneuvers from the arsenal that we haven't seen her use before. Chop to the chest. Big one right there. And another side Russian leg sweep. And now Evans here just staring down Naomi. Stomps now. Well placed stomps to the chest. And oh, Naomi kicks back up here. And oh, Naomi here. Big clothesline. Down goes Evans yet again via another clothesline. Single leg drop kick. And just like that, a new breath of life has gone into the Raw Women's Champion. 1 second it was Lacey Evans with the upper hand. The next it's Naomi. And just like that, drives Evans' head down to the mat. And now into a cover here. Referee took a while again to precision. And that right there perhaps could have cost, or perhaps just did cost Naomi. Referee took like what, a second or two to get into precision. First a couple of seconds. And oh, fireman's carry reversal. And now Evans here adds her. What's this? A weird roll-up variation. Oh no, Naomi. Oh, to extend her hands underneath the rope. Referee was able to see it. And now wait a second. Lacey Evans, a dude buster. Since when did she hit this maneuver? It's 2 and oh, what? That was close. For a second there, I thought we had a new Raw Women's Champion. Lacey Evans. When the hell did she do a dude buster? I have no clue. And now here we go. Well, we know Evans does this. The woman's right. Connects square across the head. The skull area of Naomi. And no! It's only a 1 count. Some way, somehow, Naomi has kicked out at 1. She got knocked down with 3 of those this past Monday on Raw. And only 1 of them will only lead to a 1 count. And Lacey Evans is in disbelief here. And all was looking for another stop. And oh, what a kick. High arcing kick. That one knocks Evans down to a knee. And now Dragon Sleeper suplex. Naomi 1 second getting knocked down via the woman's right. Next second kicking out at 1. And now Evans is in the corner here. How has she not been able to pull away the Raw Women's Champion? I have no clue. Just goes to show the heart of Naomi being showcased in this contest. And now look at this. What a kick! And oh god. Lacey Evans just got knocked off the top of the rope and just took a disgusting fall onto the outside of the ring. You can just pinpoint the exact moment Lacey Evans loses all of the air in her body. And now, slowly but surely, Naomi brings Evans back inside the ring here. This is just a kickoff show. The Money in the Bank kickoff show wasn't as good as this one. And we're not even all 3 matches into the kickoff show just yet. And now, Naomi here, after almost just, quite frankly, murdering Lacey Evans, has her now in this inverted Rings of Saturn. This like forward, this inverted Rings of Saturn variation, if anything. We saw her use this a couple of times, and there we go. Evans is going to have to tap out. No choice but to tap out. How are you going to get out of that? Ladies and gentlemen, Naomi retains the Raw Women's Championship. What an aggressive showing. For good reason. Woman was attacked during her entrance blindside by Lacey Evans, and Evans, she just couldn't take control. There was two moments in that matchup where I thought Evans actually had Naomi done for. There was two moments in that matchup where I thought we had a new Raw Women's Champion. Those moments include, if anything, the Woman's Right and the Dude Buster. Since when did Lacey Evans do that? I have no clue. Well, yeah, look at this. Just look at that. The back of Naomi's neck. That spine area just lands so horribly. And Evans just 2.7 if you ask me. Not even 2.9. It wasn't that close, but 2.7 to be more specific. And of course the Woman's Right as well. It was only a 1 count. I thought it was gonna, at the very least, if Naomi was gonna kick out, which she did. But I was expecting perhaps a 2 count. It was a 1 count. And so Naomi retains the title. She has officially held that title. There you go. For a whole month, beating Becky Lynch at, well, last month's Money in the Bank kickoff show. And well, here tonight, tops Lacey Evans, and see right there, the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship, Dolph Ziggler. He has officially entered the arena. In the main show, he does battle against champion Jinder Mahal. Of course, Jinder Mahal won that title last month in the Money in the Bank kickoff show against former champion Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, actually, no, he successfully retained it, if anything. It was Jinder Mahal who beat Shinsuke back in like main event week 2 for the title in the first place, and then Shinsuke's rematch clause was at Money in the Bank, in which Jinder won that exchange. So Shinsuke, to the back of the line, he goes in terms of IC title contention. Well, if anything, up next is the main event of the One Night Stand Extreme Rules kickoff show. It's Drew Gulak and it's Kalisto. Now, of course, General Manager Edge, he owns SmackDown. He's the General Manager of SmackDown, obviously. You know, I was going to be revealed as the anonymous General Manager for 205 Live until good old Vince in the back decided to cancel my show.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Right, as I was trying to say before Greg Hampton so rudely interrupted me, 205 Live was my show. I was soon going to be revealed as the anonymous GM, because obviously this whole year smoke started off with everyone being anonymous GMs. JBL was revealed to be the anonymous GM for Raw, Edge for SmackDown, Triple H for NXT, and I was supposed to be revealed as the anonymous GM for 205 Live. That didn't happen because the show was cancelled. The Cruiserweight division was moved from 205 Live back to its original home of SmackDown, and so I booked the Cruiserweight division. Edge, he books the regular SmackDown roster, and we talk about, well, anything, we have to plan through Cruiserweight matches where it's Cruiserweight superstars versus, well, non-Cruiserweight superstars, such as the tag match this past Tuesday on SmackDown between Kalisto and Dolph Ziggler versus Jinder Mahal and Drew Gulak. And well, if anything, this right here is Kalisto's rematch clause. It was Kalisto who got this opportunity in the first place by winning #1 contender's triple threat between the other two men who are in that ring with him right now in Gran, Metalik and lince Dorado. Kalisto won that matchup. It was a Lucha House Party triple threat, and Kalisto, the leader, won that matchup. Kinda ironic. But then after that, he lost to as I forget how to speak. He lost to Drew Gulak. And well, here tonight, he gets his rematch clause. You know, Drew Gulak, if anything, he had to, well, defeat Humberto Carrillo last month at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It was Humberto Carrillo who had to win an 8-man tournament. Now, that tournament did not consist of the Lucha House Party, which is why the Lucha House Party had that triple threat #1 contenders matchup in the first place, because they weren't in the tournament. I did not put them in the tournament, because there's just too many superstars in the Cruiserweight division, and so we had to cut room. If I wasn't going to have one member of the Lucha House Party be in it, then I wasn't going to have all 3 members in it either. It was Humberto Carrillo who won in the finals against Brian Kendrick. Carrillo got the opportunity to face off against Gulak, and well, he lost to Gulak at Money in the Bank, and then he lost it on the episode 205 Live after Money in the Bank in Carrillo's rematch clause. So Drew Gulak, no stranger to defending that title. Defended twice against Carrillo, once so far against Kalisto.
Introducing the challenger from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Kalisto! And introducing the champion from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds. He is the WWE Cruiserweight Gulak.
As Greg Hamilton forgets to announce Drew Gulak as the Cruiserweight champion and just announces him as the Cruiserweight. Well, good job there, buddy. But well, if anything, this, however, is not the second meeting between Kalisto and Drew Gulak. As a matter of fact, the third. Drew Gulak actually picked up a victory over Kalisto in a non-title contest a couple weeks before Kalisto won the Triple Threat No More Contenders matchup. So currently, the records sit at Drew Gulak 2, Kalisto 0. And so here tonight, the third meeting between these two men. And well, the second meeting for the title. The Cruiserweight title being on the line, it's Kalisto now, who has Gulak in the corner. No, you have to expect that right there. You have to expect that from Drew Gulak. Just a slap right there, disrespectful as all hell, but doesn't matter. Drew Gulak acts as disrespectful as he wants, because at the end of the day, he is the best damn Cruiserweight in this division. He has defended the title a handful of times, twice against Carrillo, once against Kalisto so far. And well, Kalisto with his rematch clause here tonight. Can Kalisto make it? Can he make the score 2-1? Let's see right there, that took the world head scissors. And oh, Kalisto feeling good about that one. And well, Gulak slowly got up to his feet. He landed on his head, if anything. And so Kalisto's going to take advantage of that elbow shot to the back. And oh, drives Gulak's head down into the mat. And now, Kalisto here, obviously the leader of the Lucha House Party, has Dorado and Metalik by his side. And well, Gulak here, big time powerbomb. Drew Gulak so technically sound. You know, this right here is what makes Drew Gulak stand out from the rest of the Cruiserweights. As Kalisto gets out of the way of that gut wrench maneuver. But Drew Gulak obviously fights for a better 205 Live. Well, at least he was fighting for a better 205 Live. Currently, he fights for a better Cruiserweight division. Which, you know, same stuff, same thing. Different name at this point. But Gulak wants to fight for a better 205 Live, which includes just a no-fly zone. No flips. Just pure wrestling. And while the Cruiserweight's mostly known for their high-flying ability, obviously there's been some exceptions before in the past, but Cruiserweight's mostly known for their high-flying ability, as Kalisto showcases right there with that backflip. And now Kalisto's going to showcase again. No, he overshots that. Or he overshoots it, if anything. And so, as we just saw a botch on live television, Kalisto going to try to rebound. As well, Gulak, he botched there as well. Oh no, 2 botches to start things off. What a way to make my division look good, guys. Well, I'm officially the worst GM of the 4. And no! Death Valley Driver by Kalisto. When did he ever do that? I have no clue. And now, in the high rent district, Kalisto for 50! And no! That right there is why Drew Gulak is against the no-fly zone. He finds it as all style, no substance. That right there is what Drew Gulak finds the high-flying Cruiserweight's ass. He doesn't like to do flips, he doesn't like anything high-flying. He likes it as pure technical wrestling and submissions. And well, that right there is what makes Drew Gulak such a unique Cruiserweight, if anything. It's one of the only Cruiserweights who doesn't really fly around. To be fair, there are a couple of exceptions as well. Brian Kendrick doesn't really fly around all much. Neither does Rhea Daivari or Mike Kanellis. But, you know, they do it more often than not, as compared to a man like Drew Gulak, who's only done it once, and he did it to retain his title, ironically enough, which kind of makes him a hypocrite. And that was against Barry Carrillo, back in Money in the Bank, exactly a month ago. It was a top rope arm drag, then, if anything, a Regal Plex, and then the Gulak on Carrillo, which led to a victory. But the top rope maneuver is what led, followed by another string of maneuvers for the victory. So, you know, Gulak kinda got a victory via a high-fly maneuver. But if anything, Kalisto now. I know Kalisto, he knocked Gulak off the ropes, and well, I think we're about to see a high-fly maneuver courtesy of Kalisto, and clears the ropes. Takes out Drew Gulak. That was a thing of beauty. And now Gulak now trying to get up to his feet. And Kalisto awaits the arrival of the Cruiserweight champion. Placed off ropes again, and oh! Was looking for the springboard plancha. I stutter a lot. Get used to it. And so, Gulak here. Gonna take advantage. Kalisto with that missed shot. We saw Io Shirai do this to Toni Storm this past Wednesday on NXT for the NXT Women's Championship. One hell of a contest between those two women. And oh, shot right there. Big stomp across the gut. Lince, dorado, gran, metalik, not gonna play interference. They're not those type of teammates. They believe in Kalisto's ability. They're more of a case there to make sure Drew Gulak doesn't do anything shady more than anything. And now look at this here. What do we even call this? I'm sure it has a name. The internet wrestling community and their Twitter fingers shall tell me. But now look at this. Gulak here gonna wrench down on the arms and on the back of Kalisto. This has to be painful as hell. Kalisto, he has no way to tap out. He can only say I quit by this point. Oh, what a shot. Elbow across the back. Off the head. That's one way to get out of it. And now Kalisto, he's been freed. Been freed from that deadly submission. And oh, shot right there. And now here we go. Full Nelson Tiger suplex. And well, Gulak, nasty man. Referee took a while to get into position. And it doesn't even lead to a 1 count. Referee especially slow in getting to that pinning formation, I guess to say. Yeah. Great commentary work, I know. And now Kalisto here, a couple strikes here, well placed strikes as well. It's more of a case of Drew Gulak's type style, or Randy Gulak more technical than anything. But, you know, he's not afraid to strike either. And so now off the ropes goes the Cruiserweight champion, and oh, Kalisto's in for a maneuver. And well, Gulak, a little bit too fast for Kalisto's liking, which is weird when you're saying that Gulak is fast, as compared to that of Kalisto. Underneath, over goes to Kalisto. And oh, Gulak actually catching Kalisto in the mist. Kalisto was going for something, and Gulak actually catches him, big back elbow. And now, here we go, has the arm, oh, big forearm shot. Kalisto able to reverse, and now shot right there across the leg. That one stings, you can tell. And now, here we go, off the ropes goes Kalisto. Look at this handstand. What the hell? Head scissors, and oh, takes down Gulak. I have no clue what the hell just happened. All I know is that it was very impressive. And so now, Gulak in trouble. Schoolboy into the kick. Catches Gulak square on the temple. Is Drew Gulak perhaps moments away from losing the Cruiserweight title? Perhaps Lindo So. No, he reversed. Kalisto was looking for those Lindo So. Those reversed into a power slam. Gulak, he has Kalisto's number. He's reversed that Lindo So before into a power slam. He does it yet again. Kalisto looking for his best maneuver, and it's reversed into the Gulak now. Center of the ring. Kalisto nowhere to go. He has to try and maneuver out of some way, somehow. He's a long way from the ropes. Gulak wrenching back on that neck. He's gonna snap Kalisto's neck if he wanted to, and Kalisto has to tap. He has to tap. Gulak, let's go with the hold. Drew Gulak retains the Cruiserweight Championship. Ah, man. You know, that right there, one hell of a fight shown by Kalisto. Drew Gulak 3, Kalisto 0. And then in terms of title matches for the Cruiserweight title, Drew Gulak 2, Kalisto still 0. Well, what a great 3 matches we saw. 2 from SmackDown, 1 from Raw. But what a great 3 matches we saw here tonight in the One Night Stand Extreme Rules Kickoff show. If anything, in the next couple seconds, the main show will begin. The One Night Stand Extreme Rules main show begins. And well, it will begin in, well, a matter of moments. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. But Drew Gulak has retained the Cruiserweight Championship. In a matter of moments, Dolph Ziggler challenged Jim Mahal for the Intercontinental title in the One Night Stand Extreme Rules main show. That's in the next couple moments. Well, don't go anywhere. One Night Stand Extreme Rules officially begins.